Okay, guys, let's take a look at a video here. We've got an air raid concept cross, something that we've studied a lot over this offseason and something that, we have it in our offense, but certainly want this thing to grow with volume of play calls. So, again, starting up top, you've got a go route right here. That would be your first read. You're going to have some sort of flat route there, whether it's 5, 7, 8 yards deep. Then this is your cross coming across the field. Clearly, you're going to see middle of the field open. So he's going to take a little bit of a higher angle right there. And then back here, typically what you have is a post curl. Sometimes it's followed by a post. That's your fourth read right there. And then you'd have your control route there with the back. So number one, you're trying to get the football there to that go route. Number two, you're going right there to the flat route there. It's probably a 5 to 8 yard out route. And then number three is your cross concept. Number four is your post curl or post back here, and then number 5 to the tailback on the control. But it's pure progression. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quarterback's going to read it the same way every time. He's got to get his eyes. Obviously, he's going to do work during the week, studying his opponent and understanding this. But as you watch this film here, there's going to be a couple things I want to point out here. So it really, the details of the quarterback, of just understanding, all right, do I have number one? Pre-snap, he's going to make some decisions. The safety probably keeps him off of that just because he is a deeper safety, even though he is on the hash. But he doesn't take number one. And as he's working through his progression, number 27 right there in the flat is being really aggressive there on the flat route. And then he's going to get his eyes to this cross route. So, there's some other things that are open here. If this cross wasn't open because the safety played tighter, the backside post, it's probably not open, but look at the running back there in the flat here. But I think there's a couple things that I really want to point out here. And I think it's just really the coaching point for the cross route runner and just studying this film. It's all about getting over the mic. You're going to hear a lot about get under one. This would be the defender. He's got to get under one, but he's got to get over the mic to this hole, and then your offensive scheme and the way you guys build your concepts will determine, all right, am I going to keep this thing on more of a flat angle cross, or when it's middle of the field open, do I have that option right there? And then the quarterback's going to really play a game versus this middle of the field open with the mic here, and you'll see it. But it's really, this guy does a great job of getting vertical up the field because this guy's going to try to reroute. He goes vertical, and then he dips underneath, free release. He's down the field. He's a fast player. It's really a good craft right there. And then obviously you've got this post back here, and then your control route where Mike will relate to 3. So and then we'll talk about the quarterback here as we get behind it there. So again, just look at this slot down here, running this cross route, vertical, dips underneath, and that's really athlete on athlete. That's probably a slot receiver on a nickel or a dime, just working craft and just understanding. And then you've got middle of the field open. Everything's rotated up top to the go route, to the out route. There's a lot of space between those hashes for this throw to the cross route. So it's a really good job. So what you want to see here is, and I always talk about it, it's feet and eyes. Feet and eyes, where your eyes are going with this pure progression. Obviously, you've done some work before the game in film study and understand what you're going to see, whether it's going to be a 2 high coverage, 1 high coverage, is it man? But this quarterback does a great job of keeping his feet and eyes moving, clearly not taking 1, 2. We know 27 ran. He knows that this Mike, he's going to be a middle hook dropper relating to this back, so he's probably going to favor to this side. Quarterback does a great job here, just like with a little bit of a nod to the right over here, just to freeze his feet, just to allow this guy to get behind him. It's really a good job right there. You can tell they're coached at a high level, and it's excellent job here by this quarterback. So I want you guys to see that here on the film. Let me just go back here. So just watch the quarterback, little slight nod there, just to freeze 35 enough to get the ball behind him in that middle of the field open. Really good job right there by the quarterback. So air raid, Y cross, 95. It's a great play, pure progression read. Read it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.